Hey friends, I'm April with apriljohnwhite.com, here to help you build a resilient faith for a messed up world. I've been a little missing in action lately, and there's a good reason for that. I've been working diligently on a big project that should be coming out maybe the end of 24 or the beginning of 2025. And while I haven't been reaching out online as much or in my newsletter, I have been diligently at work. In fact, my daughter kind of laughed at me the other day because it was 3 in the afternoon and y'all, I still had on my pajamas and my robe. And that's because I was in the zone. I was writing and man, all the ideas were like, shoom, everything was working and falling into place. And it was like, don't stop, right? Because everything was working. I didn't want to stop to get a shower, or all I kept doing was reheating my coffee over and over again. Well, I laughed because I thought to myself, I need to let people know that I'm okay. And yet, while it might seem like things have been silent on this end of things, I've got something really exciting in store because I've been working behind the scenes. As soon as I said that to my daughter, it's as if God himself was like, April, are you listening to yourself? Because y'all, there are some areas in my life where I feel like God has been radio silent. Like, I know he's up to something. Like, I know God works all things for our good and for his glory, but like, Lord, could you give me a glimmer? Like, seriously? And one of the verses that came to mind is 2 Corinthians 5:7 that says, we walk by faith, not by sight. The song Waymaker, the lyrics, the chorus says, even when we don't see him, he's working. Even when we don't feel him, he's working. God never stops. He never stops working. So even when we can't see, we have to walk by faith and not by sight. So 2 Corinthians 5:7 and Waymaker go hand in hand. Just like this project that I've been working on, it might seem like I've been radio silent. And yet God used that project to remind me that, April, I too have something really good coming in your future. You just have to wait. It's not time to be released yet. I'm still working behind the scenes, but trust me, it'll be good, and it will be for your good and for my glory. So friends, I don't know if you're too in a waiting season. Waiting is hard, but I want you to know that even when you don't see him, God is working. One of my favorite dead pastors is Charles Spurgeon. He's one of the top few people I want to see when I get to heaven. And Charles Spurgeon wrote this quote, which I love. He says that God is too good to be unkind, and he is too wise to be mistaken. When we cannot trace his hand, we must trust his heart. And sometimes, y'all, we cannot trace God's hand because we don't see where he's working. We can't see him, but we have to trust his heart, that he is a good, good Father, that he will never leave us nor forsake us. And God's word says in Malachi 3:6, I, the Lord, do not change. Because the Lord does not change, we can trust him. Even though our life might change, our circumstances might change, our finances, our health, everything might change. We might become blindsided by unexpected events. Whatever it is, all of those things might change. But we can trust in the unfailing love and character of our God, who does not change. Even when we don't see him, he's working. So friend, today, if that is you, I will remind you to walk by faith, not by sight. And maybe just maybe, you need to plug in to this song, Waymaker, and just tune in and listen to those promises. Until next time, my friends. Bye.